This 21-day challenge will break you or make you a man. There are two types of men in this world. Those who talk about the men they want to become. The difference isn't knowledge. It isn't motivation. It isn't even talent. It's discipline. The ability to do what needs to be done, when it needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. For 21 days, I'm going to give you a framework that will either break you or make you into the man you're capable of becoming. This isn't another feel-good video. This is a challenge that will demand everything from you. This is your call to action. Are you ready to find out what you're truly made of? Hey, today we're talking about transformation. Not the overnight kind that marketers try to sell you, but the real kind. The kind that rebuilds you from the inside out. The kind that hurts. The kind that takes work. 3 years ago, I was at my lowest point. I was 30 pounds overweight, stuck in a job I hated, spending my evenings numbing myself with social media and streaming services, and watching my relationships deteriorate. I was the definition of a man who had surrendered his potential for comfort. Then something happened that changed everything. I realized no one was coming to save me. No magic bullet, no perfect plan, no ideal circumstances. If I wanted change, I had to create it myself. That's when I developed this 21-day system. Not because 21 days is some magic number, but because it's long enough to create real change, and short enough to see the finish line from the start. Here's why this challenge is different. It targets the 5 core pillars of manhood simultaneously. It builds progressive difficulty that matches your growing capacity. It creates accountability systems that make quitting painful. It's designed to be done alongside your normal life. By day 22, you won't be a different person. But you will have proven something crucial to yourself. That you are a man of your word. That when you commit, you follow through. And that's the foundation of every other success you'll ever have. Before we dive in, I need you to understand something critical. This challenge will push you to quit. That's by design. Because life will push you to quit too. This isn't just about building habits. It's about building the resilience to keep those habits when life gets chaotic. Now, let's break down exactly what you'll be doing for the next 21 days. The 5 pillars. This challenge is built on 5 fundamental pillars of masculine development. Each day, you'll take specific actions in all 5 areas. No exceptions, no excuses. Pillar 1, physical strength. The foundation of everything begins with your body. Not because appearance matters most, but because physical discipline translates to mental discipline. For 21 days, you will complete a progressive workout program that I'll outline, scalable to your current fitness level. Take a cold shower every morning, starting with 15 seconds, adding 5 seconds daily. Follow an intermittent fasting protocol, 16.8 for beginners, 18.6 for advanced. The physical challenges are designed not just to improve your body, but to strengthen your relationship with discomfort. The cold showers were what I hated most initially, but by day 10, they became what I looked forward to, proof that I could do hard things before my day even began. Pillar 2, mental clarity. Your mind is your most powerful tool, but most men let their minds run on autopilot, directed by whatever grabs their attention. For 21 days, you will meditate for 10 minutes every morning, guided tracks provided. Journal for 5 minutes each night, answering specific prompts. Read 10 pages of a physical book. No audiobooks, no screens. Complete 1 daily mental challenge that I'll assign. This pillar is about taking back control of your attention and developing the ability to direct your focus where you choose. Pillar 3, productive purpose. Men need purpose. We need to build, create, and contribute something meaningful. For 21 days, you will work on a single meaningful project for at least 30 minutes daily. Eliminate 1 major distraction: social media, gaming, streaming. Track and eliminate time-wasting habits. Implement a planning system I'll teach you. This isn't about becoming a workaholic. It's about redirecting energy from consumption to creation. I chose to learn basic woodworking as my project. By day 21, I'd built a small table. It wasn't perfect, but it was the first thing I'd created with my hands in years. My kids now eat breakfast at it every morning. Pillar 4, social strength. Modern life has isolated men. We have connections but few relationships with real depth. For 21 days, you will have one meaningful conversation every day. Specific prompts provided. Reach out to one person you've lost touch with weekly. Perform one act of service leadership in your community weekly. Join our challenge community for daily accountability. This pillar reconnects you with the fundamental human need for tribe and brotherhood. Pillar 5, spiritual alignment. Whether religious or not, men need connection to something larger than themselves. For 21 days, you will practice daily gratitude. Specific method provided. Spend 10 minutes in nature, regardless of weather. Define and review your core values daily. Practice presence with loved ones for 15 dedicated minutes. This pillar reminds you that becoming stronger isn't just about what you get, but what you give. The 21-day structure. This challenge is designed with a specific psychological structure to maximize your chances of completion. Phase 1, Foundation, days 1 to 7. The first week focuses on consistency over intensity. You'll establish the basic daily routine. Build momentum through small wins. Learn to use the tracking system. Connect with accountability partners. This phase is where most challenges fail, because people try to change too much too quickly. We're playing the long game here. Each day has specific measurable actions in all 5 pillars. For example, on day 1, physical, 20-minute bodyweight workout. 15-second cold shower. Mental, 5-minute meditation, 5-minute journaling. Purpose. Define your 21-day project. 15 minutes of focused work. Social. Contact your accountability partner. Meaningful conversation with one person. Spiritual. Write down 3 specific gratitudes, 10 minutes outdoors. Phase 2, intensification, days 8 to 14. In the second week, we increase difficulty across all pillars. Physical. Longer workouts, colder showers, cleaner nutrition. Mental. Longer meditation, deeper journaling prompts. Purpose. 45 minutes of focused project work. Social. More vulnerable conversations. Community contribution. Spiritual, expanded practices, deeper reflection. This phase is where the initial motivation fades and real discipline begins. You'll start to face resistance and excuses. This is normal and expected. Push through. Day 10 was when I almost quit. Everything in me wanted to skip the workout, take a warm shower, and scroll through Instagram. Knowing I had to check in with my accountability group was the only thing that kept me going. By day 14, those urges had significantly decreased. Phase 3, transformation, days 15-21. In the final week, the challenge reaches its peak. Physical. Most challenging workouts, longest cold exposure, 24-hour fast, optional. Mental 20-minute meditation, advanced cognitive challenges. Purpose. 60 minutes of focused project work, future planning. Social. Leadership role and accountability group, deeper relationships. Spiritual, extended practice, values integration. This phase is where breakthrough happens. The practices that felt impossible in week 1 now feel manageable. You'll begin experiencing tangible changes in how you think, feel, and respond to life. Day 22, reflection and continuation. The challenge has a defined endpoint for psychological reasons, but this isn't where your journey stops. Day 22 is about reflecting on what you've accomplished, identifying what practices you'll continue, creating your personalized ongoing system, celebrating your completion, specific ritual provided. Many men choose to continue certain elements, while adjusting others to create a sustainable lifestyle system. The psychology of transformation. Now that you understand what you'll be doing, let's talk about why it works when so many other approaches fail. The commitment principle. Research shows that public commitments are far more likely to be kept than private ones. That's why this challenge includes daily check-ins with accountability partners, weekly progress reports shared with the community, a completion deposit system, optional but recommended. This isn't about punishment. It's about aligning your immediate desires, avoiding loss, with your long-term goals, becoming disciplined. The compound effect. Small actions, repeated daily, create massive results over time. By targeting 5 areas simultaneously, progress in one area fuels motivation in others. You create positive feedback loops between physical, mental, and social progress. You build resilience to setbacks. One bad workout doesn't ruin your entire challenge. Think of each small daily action as a vote for the man you're becoming. 21 days of consistent voting creates an undeniable mandate for change. The identity shift. The most powerful part of this challenge isn't the habits themselves. It's the identity shift that occurs when you prove to yourself that you're a man who does what he says he'll do. By day 21, you won't just have done difficult things. You'll have become someone who does difficult things as part of who you are. This is why most habit systems fail. They focus on behavior, change without addressing the underlying identity. The biggest change wasn't my body or even my productivity. It was realizing that the voice in my head that always said you'll quit eventually was lying. I finished what I started, and that changed how I see myself in every area of life. The neurological reset. Modern life has hijacked men's neurological reward systems. We get dopamine hits from social media likes, video game achievements, pornography, junk food, other passive consumption. This challenge intentionally disrupts those patterns, allowing your brain's reward system to reset and recalibrate to find satisfaction in earned achievement, physical exertion, deep connection, creative output, delayed gratification. By day 21, what satisfied you on day 1 no longer will, and that's exactly the point. Overcoming resistance. Let's address the resistance you're feeling right now. The part of you that's thinking, this sounds good, but overcoming resistance. Let's address the resistance you're feeling right now. The part of you that's thinking, this sounds good, but Objection 1, I don't have time. The total daily time commitment is approximately 90 minutes. That's 6% of your waking hours. The average American man spends 3+ hours on social media and streaming services daily, 1+ hour playing video games, countless minutes mindlessly checking phones. This challenge doesn't require more time. It requires a reallocation of the time you're currently spending on low-value activities, and I'll show you exactly how to create those. 90 minutes, through time tracking and elimination of time-wasting habits. Objection 2, I failed before. Past failure is the price of admission to this challenge. If you've never failed at self-improvement, you've never pushed hard enough. What's different this time? The accountability structure prevents early quitting. The progressive approach prevents burnout. The community element provides support. The holistic system addresses the root causes of past failures. Your past failures weren't character flaws. They were strategy flaws. We're fixing the strategy. Objection 3, I'm not sure it's worth it. Let me ask you something directly. What's the cost of continuing as you are for another year? Another 5 years? What opportunities are you missing? What example are you setting? What potential remains untapped? What relationships are suffering? This challenge requires 21 days of your life. The status quo will take years. I lost 18 pounds in the 90 days following the challenge. I finally started the business I'd been talking about for years. My wife said it's like I became the man she married again. I got promoted within 2 months of completing the challenge. These aren't guaranteed outcomes, but they're impossible without the foundation this challenge builds. Objection 4, I can do this on my own. Maybe you can, but will you? The data doesn't support it. Studies show that 92% of personal goals fail without structured accountability. Men with support systems are 65% more likely to achieve their goals. Public commitment increases follow-through by over 70%. If you could have done this alone, you likely would have by now. There's no virtue in unnecessary struggle. The strongest men throughout history built their strength in brotherhood, not isolation. And even if you could do it alone, why would you want to? The shared journey makes the challenge not just effective, but meaningful. What's included? Here's exactly what you'll receive when you commit to the challenge. The daily system. Complete 21-day digital workbook with daily assignments. Mobile app for tracking and accountability, free. Printable wall calendar for visual progress tracking. Morning and evening routine templates. Daily meditation guides, audio files. Progressive workout plans, video demonstrations, journaling prompts, and templates. Every detail is provided so you never have to wonder what to do next. The accountability structure. Assignment to a 5-man accountability team. Weekly group video calls. Daily check-in system. Challenge-specific communication platform. Commitment contract with consequence system. Weekly leader reviews and feedback. You'll never be alone in this process. When motivation fails, your team keeps you going until discipline takes over. The knowledge base. Video explanations of key concepts. Scientific background on habit formation. Troubleshooting guides for common obstacles. Modification options for different life situations. Extended reading recommendations. Post-challenge continuation plan. The challenge isn't just about doing, it's about understanding why you're doing it and how it's changing you. The community. Access to the full challenge community. Specialized discussion groups. Weekly live Q&A sessions. Success story highlights. Optional in-person meetups. Location dependent. This isn't just a challenge, it's a brotherhood of men committed to becoming their best selves. The commitment. We've reached the moment of decision. There are 3 paths forward from here. Path 1. Do nothing. Close this video, feel momentarily inspired, and continue exactly as you have been. There's no judgment here, but there's also no change. Ask yourself honestly, will anything be different a month from now if you choose this path? Path 2. Try it yourself. Take the concepts I've shared and create your own version of the challenge. I've given you the framework. If you have extraordinary self-discipline, you might succeed this way. If you choose this path, I sincerely wish you success. But consider whether this approach has worked for you in the past. Path 3. Commit fully. Join the challenge. Commit completely. Give everything you have for 21 days. The investment is about the cost of enrollment closes in as we form the next cohort of men. The next 21 days will pass regardless of what you choose. The only question is who you'll be at the end of them. Click the link below to join now. Complete the onboarding process today. Prepare this weekend. We begin together on Monday. Closing thoughts. Before you go, I want to share one final thought. This challenge isn't really about the 21 days. It's about who you become in the process of keeping your word to yourself 21 times in a row. It's about proving that you are a man who does what he says he'll do, to himself first, and to the world second. That quality, the alignment between your words and your actions, is the foundation of everything meaningful you'll ever build in your life. Your relationships, your career, your legacy. 21 days from now, you can be a different man. Not because of magic, not because of motivation, but because you chose to be. The question isn't whether this challenge will work. The question is whether you will. Join us. Become the man you're capable of being. I'll see you inside.